It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Balfour Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of... Here comes the Crusher. What a career this man has had. 36 wins and 30 coming by knockout. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Russia, here is the 3-time light heavyweight champion of the world, the hard-hitting Sergey Crusher Kovalev. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. That hook doesn't score. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. The perfect counter lands. That counter shot lands. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Wow, it's like 2 different...
Get your mind back.
Here we go for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. These two fighters are made for one another. They exchange punches. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Quick punch scores. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Missed with that jab. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. Here we go in round four. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cuts. And it looks like this fight will continue. That will do it. They want no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to...
Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavy. Here comes the Crusher. While everyone refers to this man as Crusher, if you ask him, he describes himself as, quote, just a regular boxer. I doubt many of his opponents would agree with that assessment.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Chelyabinsk in Russia, here is the hard-hitting 3-time light heavyweight champion of the world, Sergey Crusher Kovalev.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. He parries that left jab away. Nice counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He misses with that jab. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Only catching air with that hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Which fighter will say no mas? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. Tried to score with a jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get...
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. All right, Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect punch. They both want the knockout. The straight right just misses. Punch. It's all offense all the time. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Another scoring shot there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Hold that thought! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped! Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Just missing with the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously...
Get back into this.
Time for the 5th round. Nice counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter lands. They block the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. That left hook misses. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. What heart, what desire. Did you see that? Canelo in serious, a big heavy blow, and Saul is down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of the...
1, 2, 3.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. So here's the Crusher, Sergey Kovalev. He's 6 foot tall with a reach of 72.5 inches. And up against him, it's Jake LaMotta. 5 foot 8 inches tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 67 inches.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Here comes the man known as Crusher, a KO percentage over 80%, 30 KOs in his 36 wins. Here comes the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Russia, here is the 3-time light heavyweight champion of the world, the hard-hitting Sergey Crusher Kovalev. Fighting out of the blue corner from the Bronx, New York, with 106 fights in his remarkable career, presenting one of boxing's all-time greats, the middleweight champion of the world, introducing the Raging Bull, Jake LaMotta.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from the god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Perfect counter shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talking about LaMotta in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it. And there's the bell for round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Oh, that punch. They both want the knockout. Lucky that hook didn't score. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. And he blocks the left uppercut. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. Well, there was no doubt. On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. Tough to be a judge in this fight, and both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. Goodness, I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Give us a second to catch our breath. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Does well to block that left jab. Can't find a home for that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. At this point, you got to believe things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He parries away the left uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Right hook's blocked. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Good job stopping that uppercut. And they are delivering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Down goes Kovalev. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. That'll be a 10-8. And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Do you believe this? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You'd like to see more jabs. Hold it right there. Kovalev is hurt. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punching. They're both trying for a knockout. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Kovalev. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
His stamina is off the charts. Nobody home with that hook. Halfway through the round, and you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
close the door.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
fight, and he's going to be put on.
Do your business.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos. And up against him, big Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due, criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. And here comes the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell for round one. They both want the knockout. Straight. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
These two were made for each other. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut misses. Got him with a clean right uppercut. There's a counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
A perfect counter lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A swing and a miss with that jab. That counter shot lands. He blocks that jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Just misses with that uppercut. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round. On to the fifth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside post-round.
Very competitive round here, so hold that thought! Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You'd like to see more jabs. Larry Holmes now stumbling backward. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Roll the left up. Switch stance, that's it. All the students, Jim. You know you can do it in the gym. Confidence. That's it, nice. Stay that way now. Good roll. Come back. Keep embarrassing him. Trying to play to the crowd. Keep embarrassing him. Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You think?
And box.
Get your head back. Let's hear it clear. punch. Don't over it till you get your leg back. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes, you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Stop what you doing! Come on, you're switching off! You got complacent! I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Let's do it.
Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you... Back. All right hand. come on. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Do your business.
Look at me.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Look at me. Look at me. Come on, do you want to win this fight? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight. And
Let's fight.
roll that left hook.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Stay down, stay down. Don't let him rush you up. Finish it, he's done.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Let's fight.
Better than that. You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win the
Box. Do you still want to fight? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident.
Let's do it.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Don't all your...
Let's do it.
Mate, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. He's winning the round.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Do your business.
Win this fight? Right. Let's get out there.
And box.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stands. Switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. Look at me! Look at me! What was that? What are you doing? You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Back.
Switch stance. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than him.
Let's fight.
Go back to the left hook. Look at his right hand position. Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there.
Let's do it.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Do your business.
That's it. Good work. What are you doing? You done all that work in camp? You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. Don't worry about that.
Let's go.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just box.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
And box.
it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
Box.